Welcome to the video, everybody. In today's video, we're going to make some beautiful spring decor. We're going to go budget friendly as always. I'm going to take some frames that I already have on hand, and a couple of them I did score at a thrift store while I was making this video. I'm going to take some graphics that I purchased on Etsy, and I'm also going to show y'all some beautiful prints that comes in a package that I got on Amazon. You get several sizes in this package. They're very affordable, and I'm going to show y'all lots of ways of how we can make some beautiful spring decor. I'm also going to show y'all how we can create some beautiful spring decor using a beautiful sheet of decoupage paper. I love bunnies, and you know, they can run up in the money. It is great to buy them if you want to, and sometimes they don't even come with the frame. All you get is a print. Well, I'm going to show you how very affordable we can make some really pretty spring decor, and we're going to make a lot of bunnies. So if you love bunnies, you're going to love today's video. I'm showing y'all just a supply of frames that I already have on hand. I'm going to take this beautiful decoupage paper. It comes in a large sheet. I've already done a couple of projects using the sheet of decoupage paper, but I thought these little birds in this nest were absolutely perfect for springtime. And I just went around the glass of the frame, traced it out, and I purchased a couple of sheets of half poster board at Dollar General. They are 50 cents each. So for $1, I got two halves. And to me, you can work with this a lot easier than you can just a big sheet. Once I got my poster board cut down to size for the frame, I'm going to use a good quality glue stick to apply the decoupage paper. So I'm showing you here you don't always have to use a liquid decoupage medium to apply the paper. A good quality glue stick works just fine. Once I applied the decoupage paper, I rolled over it with my brayer really well just to make sure it was flattened and it adhered to the poster board. Then I went around with some scissors and I removed any excess paper off the edges. I'm going to roll over it one more time with the brayer, put it back in the frame. Now I'm going to put my glass in the back of the frame, but you can always put it in the front. A lot of times I don't like the glare of a glass on a frame, but if you prefer it that way, absolutely you can put it on the front. I'm just going to put it back in the frame. I'm going to put the prongs back on it. Now we've got a great piece that we can set out for springtime. Now I'm going to show y'all some very affordable downloads that I purchased off of Etsy. Etsy is one of my favorite places to go out for the seasons and get some beautiful wall decor. You purchase the downloads, they send them to your email, and you can print them out as many times as you want to. And a lot of these come in different sizes. I absolutely love this rabbit. And I purchased this frame. I scored this at Goodwill for 99 cents. I love the color of the frame. I love the mat. And I think this bunny is going to fit perfect inside this frame. So all I'm going to do to it is I'm going to line it up in the mat. And then I'm just going to use some tape it onto the back. And this project will be done. I'm just showing y'all ways of how you can make some beautiful, affordable wall art or something, you know, some beautiful pictures that you can put on your open shelving that don't have to cost a lot of money. You can make them yourself, and they're a lot of fun to create. Then this rabbit go perfect in this frame. I'm going for a lot of rich country style in my home this spring and this year, so I think that is going to make a beautiful piece. Now I'm going to show y'all some wood frames that I have. I have two of these frames just alike, and I've had them for years. And that's the thing I love about frames. They're a very versatile decor item that you can just change out your graphics for the seasons. I went out to Etsy and I shopped around for several bunnies that I absolutely loved. I selected the ones I wanted, I purchased them, and they sent them to my email, and I printed them out. I just cut them down to size to fit my assorted frames that I have, and I just get, you know, I'm just changing out. Some of this is Christmas graphics. So here's the matching frame. I'm going to take the Christmas out. And I also want to show y'all that you can buy these canvases at Dollar Tree. These make great backings for 8x10 frame. Sometimes when you find a frame at the thrift store or yard sale, it won't have the glass or the back to it. You will just have the frame. So sometimes if you need a back, you know, pick those up from Dollar Tree, and they make good backs for your frames. I love this little bunny graphic right here. It was one of my favorites. I hope you'll go out to Etsy and shop around for some of these bunny prints because they have a huge selection. I'm just going to put these little bunnies back in the frame, put the back on it, and now we've got another beautiful bunny wall art piece that we can set out for springtime. Now I'm going to show you some beautiful graphics that I got in a package from Amazon. I will have these linked in my Amazon store. You get several sizes. This is more of a postcard size, so this is probably like a 4x6, and you also get several that are 5x7s. These right here are more of the French country style, which I really love. They give you different colors, you know, so if you want more of a springtime look, they have those. If you like the moody, that one right there was more of a neutral. Look at the moody ones. I absolutely love these, and I can't wait to put these in some frames, style these for you, and give you different ideas of how you can display these and frame these and set these around your home. These are absolutely beautiful, and like I say, you get a whole package of an assortment, and they're very budget friendly. So make sure to check out my link, my Amazon store link down below if you're interested in these bunnies. So let's get to framing some of these. I'm going to show you this Dollar Tree frame. These right here were very popular. I purchased these a few months ago. So if you can still find these, I highly encourage you to grab them. They have an oval shape and this rectangle shape. Now I'm going to show you how you can change this color gold. They're pretty as is, but if you want to knock down some of that gold shine, if you've got some, you know, gold wax, you can use Rub and Buff. This right here is gilding wax. It comes in a can. I gave it a good layer of it, and I'm also going to go over it with some antique gold Rub and Buff. I wanted to give it a little bit of dimension, so I'm using a couple of different tones of gold. And once I get the gold on and all the little crevices, and I go along the inside of the frame and also on the outside of the rims, then I'm going to go over it really well with some dark wax. The dark wax will get down into those crevices and that ornate detail of that frame, and it really bumps it up to make it look like more of an antique frame. This right here is really fun to really, you know, upcycle. So like I say, if y'all find these frames at Dollar Tree, grab them, because they're a lot of fun to transform. And for $1.25, you know, you can't hardly beat that for a frame. Look what a difference that gold wax and that dark wax made. I'm going to let this set up and dry. I will wipe off some of the excess dark wax. Just set it up, let it dry. And once it gets dry, at the end of the video, I'll show y'all one of those beautiful graphics that I got from Amazon, how beautiful it gets styled in this Dollar Tree frame. I love these two bunnies right here, and I love this white background. I've got this really rustic frame, and I've had this for many years too. Rustic wood frames like this will pretty much fit any style home. Farmhouse, French country, pretty much anything. Since this frame doesn't have a glass or a back, again, I'm taking one of those Dollar Tree canvases. And since my graphic has a white background, some of this paper is going to be excess, so I'm going to need to cut it down to fit the canvas. So I just set the canvas on top of the graphic, went around with a pencil, traced around, and now I'm just going to cut off the excess paper. Now I'm going to apply it to this canvas. To do that, all I'm going to do is use some two-sided tape, but you can also use some glue stick if you want to do that. I just have some two-sided tape on hand, and I'm just going to put 4 pieces on, stick it onto the canvas, and that'll be all we'll need to put it back in the frame. I went around with some duct tape around the back and just went around and sealed it in really well. This is the tape that I use, but you could also use some brown tape, and also you could put some brown paper on the back of it just to make it prettier if you wanted to. Now I'm going to take this rustic wood frame that I have some really pretty pumpkins in that I enjoyed for the fall season. I'm going to take one of these rabbit postcards that I got in the Amazon package. I'm just going to remove the back of this frame, take the little fall graphic out, put my little rabbits in, put the glass back in, put the back on the frame, and now we've got another beautiful piece to set out for spring. I love working on frames, and a lot of times at the thrift store you can find these for 99 cents. And one day when I went in, I got several this size for 99 cents, and I got different colors. This one right here was a really pretty whitewashed with a really natural wood, and I thought the white bunny postcard that was really neutral looking would look really good in this frame. This rabbit right here was one of my favorites in that Amazon package because I love, you know, just the neutral look to him, and he looks like almost like a sketched bunny. This green wood frame right here was another one that I picked up that day that I got for 99 cents. And I think a lot of these moody colored bunnies would be absolutely perfect in this green frame. And like I told y'all at the end of the video, I'm going to style all of these in the frames and let y'all see all the different textures and colors and just let you see how well a lot of these graphics go in different colored frames. Here's another thrifted frame that you'll see in my styling ideas and inspiration toward the end. I paid $5.99 for it. I kind of paid up for it, but it's a very nice frame. You could tell this was from a professional frame gallery, and it also had a really pretty mat. This little frame right here, you're going to see it, and it's going to fit well with those little postcards from Amazon. This is a Walmart frame. It's a 4x6 with a mat. I think it was in the $6 to $7 range. It's got a little easel back. So just giving you frame ideas. If you don't find them at the thrift store, make sure to check out your local Walmart, because Walmart has a really good selection of frames now. If you're not into the antique gold frames, I found this one at Goodwill for 99 cents. This one right here has got some beautiful ornate detail on it, and I'm going to leave it just as is. I'm going to give you some inspiration of what a frame like this will look with some of the bunnies. Now, I found these two fruit frames. I've got two of these. I printed out some downloads from Etsy, and I'm going to show you how you can cut these down to size. I just took the glass out and I just set it on top of the graphic, traced around with my pencil, cut it down to size. I'll put it back in the frame, and I'm going to put the glass on the front on these frames. So I'm giving you ideas. If you have an 8x10 graphic, they will fit in these skinny frames. If you can get them centered in the frame correctly and get them sized down, I'm just giving you ideas of how you can use a skinnier size frame and capture the bunny. Look how pretty he looks in this frame, and he fit perfect. Now, I had two of these frames that had the fruit prints in them, and I printed out another Etsy download. These two bunnies won't fit in this skinny frame, but I am going to cut them down to size and show you how you can get them to fit and how beautiful they'll look in these top frames. I got both of these frames at a vendor market for $10. Now I'm going to show you always shop your seasonal aisles at the thrift store. I got these a while back for $2.99. There is so many eggs in this package. I love all the spring colors, and some of them even have graphics on them. These have hangers, so these would be perfect if you were going to decorate and make an Easter springtime tree. Okay, y'all, it is time now to see all the ideas and inspiration for how you can use all these downloads and printables and this package of graphics that I got from Amazon, how beautiful they look, and all the different styles and textures and colors of frames. So y'all just sit back, enjoy the music, and I hope you get lots of ideas of how you can make your own spring decor without spending a lot of money, but having a lot of fun as you go. Okay, y'all, that's going to wrap up the video, and I'm going to let Tater help me close y'all out. I was doing some things around the house the other day decorating, and I walked in and she was in the middle of this wreath. So as always, I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video today. Make sure to leave me a comment below and let me know what your favorite bunny and frame was.